So I've been saying that I wanted to go into this and find out exactly what Stephen A. Smith felt about this. So I don't plan on playing the whole thing because it's 20 minutes long, but I do want to get into it. So this is Stephen A. Smith speaking on Shannon Sharpe situation.
Stephen A. Smith Show coming at you over the digital airways of YouTube and, of course, iHeartRadio. As always, thanking all of y'all for y'all support for watching the show and what have you. The millions of downloads I received over iHeartRadio. Subscribers now eclipsing 1.18 million. Thank you so much for the love and support. And it's where we're getting started. Colleague at ESPN and my friend. The Hall of Fame tight end was sued on Sunday by a woman proceeding under the name Jane Doe pseudonym. The 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada alleges that Sharpe committed assault, sexual assault, battery, and sexual battery. The plaintiff alleges Sharpe sexually assaulted her several times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025.
All right, I don't need to hear all
that. The suit also alleges that Shannon engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress. It should be noted that the suit was filed by attorney Tony Busby. This is the same attorney that filed a suit against Jay-Z. Suit is not the woman heard in the accidental Instagram live stream incident that made headlines last September of last year. In response to the suit, Shannon and his legal team went to social media yesterday and released this. Jane Doe's attorney, Tony Busby, sent TMZ.
I want to get to his opinion.
Shannon Sharpe is somebody I work with a couple of days a week. Shannon Sharpe is somebody that I brought to ESPN. Works on First Take, which airs on ESPN every weekday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. He's been with me every Monday and Tuesday. We've been number one for 13 years and counting. But since Shannon has arrived, obviously he's helped the show immensely. And I can't thank him enough for it. We've grown close as friends. I'd like to believe that. I certainly root for him. I know he's been through a lot in life. He's overcome a lot of things. And when he departed from Fox, I was more than happy to bring him on board here. So all I can speak about is what I know based on the reports. And I can speak about ESPN and Disney. To be clear, even though this podcast, this YouTube show is owned and operated by me solely, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be dismissive of ESPN, who employs me in my daytime job on First Take. So I sit here before you today letting you know that they are aware that this is a subject that I was going to broach because I owe them that courtesy.
I will say that Stephen A. Smith is very, very smart. Stephen A. Smith is very smart. He took the blueprint from Shannon Sharpe to build his own platform that also probably gave him more leverage in negotiating a better contract in which he got to the bag. And so Stephen A. Smith got his $100 million bag from Disney also. But let me say this. Stephen A. Smith is the epitome of a professional. I have to give him that. I don't always agree with Stephen A. Smith, especially from his political takes. I think that he is very much carrying and is the face of ESPN. I will also say, and I have to give him credit, I got to give credit objectively where credit is due. Stephen A. Smith is a really great blueprint for how to remain professional, meet the expectations, and not get caught up in no BS. The very fact that he alerted his employer. See, this is the thing that a lot of us don't do. We say, well, it's our platform. We can do whatever we want to do. No, just because it's your platform does not mean that you should not take into consideration everything that is going to affect your employers, which is one of the reasons why ESPN felt comfortable giving him his $100 million. He said, listen, I told them, and this is something that they're aware of. They know that I'm going to broach this subject and I am going to have this conversation. That is very professional of Stephen A. Smith. And this is one of the reasons why he get paid the big bucks. This is one of the reasons why you get paid the big bucks. This is how you have to be proactive in handling the situation.
With that being said, it's important to point out a couple of things. Number one, I was not there. I can provide no eyewitness account. And even though I got love and respect for Shannon Sharpe, and I'm sincerely hopeful and prayerful that he is completely innocent of the allegations that have been levied against him, I can't sit here and speak to his innocence or guilt from a knowledgeable place because I have nothing to do with this. I haven't seen anything. I don't know anything. I don't even know this person. I know what the reports say. I know the reports, the things that have been reported on a multitude of outlets, from the AP to the New York Post to Forbes to TMZ and everything in between. I mean, I can't even count the number of publications that have talked about it or written about it, networks, etc. It's all over the internet. It's everywhere. And I know that. I'm fully aware of that. This is not a criminal case. So there is no concern about him going to jail. This is a civil case, which means that he can either be found liable or not liable. The accuser in question is seeking $50 million. That was confirmed by Shannon Sharpe on that video today. According to the reports, it's somebody that he met in 2023, who was 19 years old at that particular moment in time. According to some audio that was put out earlier today by attorney Busby, you hear the accuser, the female, talking to somebody who is alleged to be Shannon Sharpe. We don't know whether that's true or not. And the person in question, again, we don't know whether it's Shannon or not, the words choke, as in I will choke the hell out of you if I saw you. And so because of that, knowing that audio was probably going to come out along with additional tapes, whether they be video or audio is unclear at this particular moment in time, Shannon Sharpe felt compelled to come out in his own defense. How we interpret that? Let me be very, very clear about where I'm coming from.
A lot of people in the chat have spread misinformation and saying that Shannon Sharpe is fired. Shannon Sharpe is not fired. Him and ESPN decided that he is going to step away from the studio temporarily until the preseason of football. So he still is going to work for ESPN. He is still getting the bag, and he is not fired from ESPN. He is not let go. All right. So I just want to make sure that we're all clear on the facts that's been reported so far.
I'm a bit torn in terms of his response. On one hand, Tony Busby has sued Jay-Z. He did sue Diddy. He did accuse them, or represented the woman who was accusing them of assault, of sexual assault, and said that she was 13 years of age at the time when talking about Jay-Z and Diddy, and Jay-Z went ballistic and emphatically denied it, wouldn't let it go. The case was dropped, and now he's suing Busby, mentioning words like extortion and other things. So when Shannon Sharpe brought up Mr. Busby in that video that we aired and talked about him being extorted,
Connie, he was not fired.
he brought up Mr. Busby and Mr. Busby's past. And he talked about him, going against African-American men.
I know that y'all want to see him fired. I know that y'all want to see him let go. I know that y'all want to see him burned at the stake. You know what the worst part about this is? Y'all was fucking with Shannon Sharpe. Like y'all was rocking with him. When he gave y'all Cat Williams and he started to really blow up and become the hottest thing on the internet, y'all was all rocking with him. And then slowly but surely, you started to see the snakes come out. You started to see this person say, "Oh, I got a problem with Shannon." And then this person started going off, and this person started creating the beef with him. And Shannon should have never even acknowledged or started going back and forth with people in the first place. But people was really rocking with Shannon Sharpe. They named him Podcaster of the Year. They said, "Make sure you killing it, Unc." They start calling him Uncle Shay Sharpe. He helped Ocho Cinco get a bag. He helped this person get a bag. This person get a bag. Everybody was rocking with Shannon Sharpe. But now all of a sudden, ain't nobody rocking with Shannon Sharpe. It's so funny to me. You're the hero until you live long enough to become the villain. You're the hero until you live long enough to become the villain. And then everybody is going to turn away from you. They're going to turn against you for content. They're going to turn against you because that's the popular narrative. They want to see you fired altogether. First, y'all was rocking with him when he decided to walk away from my man on Fox News, Skip Bayless. I can't believe Skip talked to him like that. Shannon is the one that carried the show. Shannon is the man on Fox News. He should go off on his own. We supporting you. And then the first time he get accused of something in a shakedown, you see, I knew it. He wasn't no good. Oh, we don't like him.
There's two thoughts there. On one hand, there's the Jay-Z, who obviously should be presumed innocent, not just because you should be presumed innocent until found guilty, but because of the manner in which he fought on his own behalf and has been very aggressive in going after Tony Busby. In the case of P. Diddy, you don't know what to believe. Again, the case against Jay-Z was a civil suit. Diddy was a civil suit. But in Diddy, you don't know what to believe because of all the allegations he's facing. But we can't forget that Tony Busby was also the person that represented at least 24 of the 27 women.
So Erica, what is it that we calling Shannon Sharpe out for exactly? Anton, he made himself the villain. What the F are you talking about? How did he make himself the villain? How did he make himself the villain? Tell me exactly what he did to make himself the villain. Did Shannon Sharpe bust down y'all girl or something? Did he pull up and he bust down your mama at some point, or he spent you from and he didn't give you a autograph signature or something like that? What is you doing? How old is your daughter? How old is your daughter? How old is your daughter? I see. Y'all want to go. Y'all want to go into the dark. Y'all want to go deep. How old is your mama? How old is your mama? Yes, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. I'm going to defend our Constitution and I'm going to defend our laws that's on the books. He got caught lacking only, Anton, period. Well, now I know that you're gay because no grown man says period, Pooh. No grown man says period, Pooh. See, I know. It's a projection. It's a projection. It's a projection. If you're not a woman, then don't even say period to me. That's number one. All right? Don't ever say period to me. Number two, what exactly did he get caught doing other than getting shook down. Y'all want somebody to fall so bad, bro. Y'all want somebody to fall so bad. Y'all can't wait. You know what? This is why the black community has zero people that are overly successful for an extended period of time before y'all try to take them down. Every time. Every single time. Everybody got to catch hell at some point in their life. Everybody. I mean, it don't matter if you're a civil rights hero, if you're a podcaster, if you anybody. I see people still talking about Martin Luther King, and he been dead a long time ago, talking about, see, I think he had some side chicks. Every single person in y'all community will fall. And this is the plan. This is literally the plan for y'all. They will never, ever, under any circumstance, let you have somebody that you can use as an example on how you can become successful, because everybody got to have dirt on them. We in this community don't even believe that you can be successful unless you got some dirt on you. Sharpe isn't a good person, and that's a fact. How do you know that he's not a good person? Why? Because he busts down a chick. Now all of a sudden he's not a good person. What you know what he do for his community? What you know what he do for his family? What you know what he do for his brother? How do you know that? Have you met him? Have you met him? It'd be people that look like you, people that stand next to you, people that say that they got love for you, people that say that they holding you down. Those are the worst people in the world. They will turn on you like that. That's why I don't give a fuck.